Okay, I give in. Here's my vanilla cake recipe. A lot of people have been asking this for quite some time now, so I thought I'd share it finally. I just use the weigh-in method, so what I do is measure my eggs in their shells, and my 3 eggs this time weighed 186 grams. So then I wanted to weigh 186 grams of butter, sugar and flour. I start off with the butter, and then put this on my stand mixer and mix it on a medium to high speed for about 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes pale and fluffy. I then add my 186 grams of caster sugar to the butter and beat that again on the stand mixer at a medium-high speed for 5 to 10 minutes until it is again pale and fluffy. Now the amount of eggs changes depending on what size cake you need, and I'll talk about that a little later on in the video. But this is how you want your butter and sugar to look like after you've been beating it. Then and only then can you add your eggs, one at a time, and beat in between every addition. Don't be scared, it might curdle here, that's all fine. It curdles because 1, your eggs could be at a different temperature to your butter. 2, the baking gods just aren't on your side this day. It's really fine. Once you add your dry ingredients, it should all come back together. So for the dry ingredients, you want to weigh, you guessed it, 186 grams of your flour. I use self-raising flour. I add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Then you want to beat this on a low speed for about 20 to 30 seconds until all the flour is incorporated. Once it's incorporated, stop. Don't overbeat it. Honestly, you won't get a good rise on your cake. So once that's happened and it's all incorporated, you can add 2 tablespoons of milk. You can use any milk, go for it. And then a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Give it one final mix until it's all incorporated, and then you can finally put it into your baking tins. I bake this at around 180 degrees for about 25 to 35 minutes, depending on the size of your cake tins. For this cake, I went for 4-inch tins. That's why I used only 3 eggs, and I got 3 layers out of it. For a 6-inch cake, I'd go for, 6 or 7 eggs. For an 8-inch cake, maybe 8 to 10 eggs. I don't really know. I never do 8-inch tins, but there we go. I use scales to make sure that I get the same amount of batter into each tin, but you can just do it by eye, and I level it off using a spoon. Stick those in the oven, they should come out nice and golden. They'll be done when you stick a skewer in and the skewer comes out clean. So once that's happened, you can then trim off the tops if you fancy it. Make sure they're cool before you take them out the tins, or take them out the tins if you want, who really cares? And you can decorate. Let me know if you've got any questions and I'll try and answer them.